We'll let it drop. Hold on. Okay. What's up, chat? Good morning. Okay. Good evening. And good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a minute. I know. It's been a little while. Just a little while. I do apologize. Mr. Leon, I see you, bro. What's up, my guy? Abyss, I see you. So convenient, bro. Now I gotta call Abbas Leon because otherwise I'm gonna get people confused between Abbas and Abyss. No complaints though. What's up, Abyss? Long time no see. Literally, yeah. It's been a little while. It's been a little while. How you guys doing? Oh my! I couldn't figure out. Like, apologies for like starting so late. So I was trying to share the stream like I always do. And for some reason, I just couldn't because I couldn't get the stream on YouTube on my phone to like share. And I was utterly confused by that. And it wouldn't tell me why. And then I found out that restricted mode is on for some reason. Why restricted mode was on my account when I literally didn't change any settings, nobody knows, but that was the case. Also, I'm probably shouting. I do apologize. I'm gonna take this out. Better. How was your day? My day has been fantastic. How about yours, my dude? How about yours? How's your day been? I feel like the lighting is like terrible in my room right now. I should close here. Hold on. It's also quite hot, and I I don't know why. I don't know why it's so hot today. But nonetheless, chat, we're back on Genshin, a game that I've not played since last week on the last stream. By the way, I'm just saying I've missed my dailies. I've probably missed my everything. Rewards, events, I don't know. I just didn't have the energy to play. I did other things. Yeah. But we are back on Genshin today, okay? For Fontaine's Archon Quest. We are continuing with it. And we are starting with Act 4. 4. The 4-letter word that is 4. We are starting with Act 4. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I have no idea what to expect. And it's probably going to be a long one that's going to stretch out over 2 streams, but it's fine. It's fine. Good, not bad. I had 69.99 on my big milestone. I just ate some of my favorite chocolate. If you want to know, I just ate black chocolate. Like, you mean dark chocolate, but I get you. I get what you mean. And I did see that the picture and everything that you sent in the Discord community. I did see it. It was kind of funny. 69. Nice. Love to see it. I did. And then as for dark chocolate, I can't, bro. I can't. Dark chocolate is not for me. I'm a chocoholic. I freaking love like chocolate. But at the most, I can maybe take like 50% dark chocolate. I can't take more than that. That's just too bitter. Recommendation restricted in result. What? I just want to read out what I just received from TikTok. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results for the next 10 minutes because it may contain content with low visual quality or static imagery. This is in line with the For You feed eligibility standards under our community guidelines. What are you talking about? And they want me to appeal. Bro, I literally just started the stream. Has TikTok never heard of a stream starting screen before? Hello, I am moving. I'm not static. TikTok. What the fuck? I'm literally moving around. I don't understand how that is static, and I know that my quality is not the greatest in terms of the vertical streams because my priority is on YouTube. But holy crap, I'm not static, and it's not that bad. Also, why is OBS not... Chat, you're gonna have to just give me a sec so I can restart the stream on OBS because it's for some reason, oh, that's a lot of me. That's for some reason not as administrator, which means all my keybinds aren't working. So just give me a sec. Okay, I think that should be working again. I just need to make sure. Is the stream still going? It is indeed. Alright, chat, I'm back. So weird. So weird. My OBS wasn't in admin mode, so then I just basically all my keybinds just wouldn't work. Which is that's very interesting. And now TikTok's having more issues. I don't even care. Doesn't matter. Completely irrelevant. Oh, let's see. What do we need to catch up on? I just came back from a good day of work. Well, if you go to work and you still have a good day, then it's a really good day. If you go to work and come back feeling crappy, 18 life or something like that, I guess, then it's just a normal day. If you come back and you literally... Oh, thank you. I think it was you, Abbas, that sent the redemption codes. I claimed it on the site. I didn't even bother opening up... I didn't even bother opening up Genshin to claim it. Let's also check. I think the Stellar Reunion is likely over. This is not where I wanted to be. I wanted events, not wishes. I think the Stellar event is over, but I think this event is still going. Yeah, okay. I've still got a lot of time for that. And then there was a reset, of course, in the Spiral. We haven't done the tryouts yet, but I'm not even too bothered by that, to be honest. So... I think outside of Stellar Reunion, that's Friends list. Yeah, Stellar Reunion I missed, although I don't think I missed anything. I think we did end up claiming all the rewards, so it's not much of a loss. The event is still carrying on, which we'll probably do, I don't know, Saturday or something. We'll see. Now, I'm very simple, man. If you give me chocolate after work, I'm happy. Fair enough. Fair enough. If you give me chocolate at any time, it's going to just disappear. So, there's that. Anyways, let's start up with the quest, chat. All right, which one is it? It's this one. Act 4, ladies and gentlemen. Act 4. I hope you guys are ready. I am not, because for some reason we are still in this prison, and I don't actually want to be here. I love it. Yeah, no. If you give me chocolate at any point in time, it's just gone. I have no self-control when it comes to chocolate, bro. I'm straight up chocoholic. 100%. I will devour it, bro. Just like I devour your mom. No, I'm kidding. Getting straight into it.
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
Just like me, we both are simple. Give us something we like, we're happy. It'll definitely cheer me up. It'll definitely cheer me up. And I'll just... Chocolate's everything, bro. Chocolate is life. Bless the man or woman who found out how to make chocolate, bro.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
I don't buy that.
Also, chat, I don't remember what happened in the last act. It was like over a freaking week ago at this point, and all I know is it's just dialogue, 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 stuck in prison, dialogue, dialogue, dialogue. So, that's why I didn't give context as to where we were in the story, because I don't actually know. I was sad the whole day because of my dad, but at least I got chocolate. You want to talk about it? You don't have to.
Would it be
You don't
if
have
the
to.
whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What?
What kind of filthy bilgewater you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that.
Damn. Shut your sewer hole.
Things
Holy
ain't
shit.
so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me.
Didn't he literally just completely contradict himself? I've got family up there. I need to take care of them, and I love them very much. Oh, he didn't say it in that word, but you know, if he brings it up, then he clearly has you feeling towards his family, and then he's just like, but you could stay here afterwards, so I don't really have to go anywhere. I could just stay here and work.
Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And he just makes my point more clear.
What makes you think they want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
I think you're right. It's normal for convicts to be unhappy.
That's true.
That's one way of putting it. Alright. On to the next. Oh, lag. We should be getting out of prison by the end of this act, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a group
Surely.
of people over there. Let's go listen in.
Are we just going up to random people and listening to their conversations? Makes sense.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Yeah, I'm also going to just walk up to random people and talk to them. And they'll let me in on their conversations. Thanks. You guys are really nice.
You hear that,
What?
Gusto? We're nice.
Your expressions tell
Wow.
me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Oh, you do, Mr. Quishot. What is that name, bro?
Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Oh, really? You scratched his cards, blamed it on me because I didn't take him. Excuse me, like, oh man, I went to buy groceries, buy meat, and went out to clean my car. It's not my fault you slipped into one. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Oh, it was just a little bit of a mistake.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
We got a mafia boss and a guy that never stopped eating. Love the combo.
Group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon.
Quisto,
People usually
okay.
call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry, we're not playing with bombs.
Send a picture of Discord?
It's just
Alright.
that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
I find that really hard to believe, but carry on.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No, you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like
Fair.
to know all that?
That's true. Sure. Fill us in. On my Archon, I'd love to know. Please tell me. Oh my Archon.
Whoa,
Okay,
all
it's
this
a play on
info's worth
words.
something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
We ate the most incredible welfare meal recently.
Right, right. That meal we had yesterday
What?
was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, I can tell.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Yeet it at me, my friend. Just wink at me. It seems you say, don't be upset. He's a good
Listen,
fella.
kids, the power
Oh,
structure of
no.
the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. I've
Okay.
already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Uh-huh.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
Okay.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's
Jurier.
anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
Uh-huh.
Did you know that Churia was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
Aren't we looking for the secret
I don't
room?
care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into
Correct.
Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Ah, interesting. According to I'm not even gonna try it, bro. You gotta whatever. A person named Jerry frequency infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last
Did I join
time
on
saw him,
Discord?
he was
No.
passing by the corridor with Lorvine. I also
send me a
heard they
picture, bro.
started arguing in the library and got
I'm not in
into a fight,
Discord.
right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
Yeah, bro. That's
But that
sinister.
Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know?
And I mean that
She's
sincerely.
always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days too.
Hmm. Interesting. I just have a strict rule about random people joining me in Discord, my friend. That's all. Not trying to be a dick. It's privacy. And such.
Wait a second. You don't think?
But feel free to send a picture or something.
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Juria to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
I think you guys are overthinking things. Agreed. So Jura had a confrontation of a girl named Lorvine, who also frequently visits the infirmary. I remember that too. Indeed I shall. And by I mean you, traveler.
Quit following me.
Because I will certainly forget that in about 5 minutes. Oh, shit. 3 pocket watch. Bro, if artifacts was like valuable items to sell, I'd be so much richer than I already am.
You over there?
What do you want, Mr. Bevilliers? Who? Me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Even people down here play that game.
TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. Look What's wrong with finding fellow invocation aficionados? Anyway,
Aficionados.
game?
No thanks, we're busy with other things at the
All
moment.
right.
Damn.
No pressure.
Oh, thank goodness for that one, chat. I was not list for a freaking game at TCG right now.
But why would you be
Although I've
looking for
never
people
seen
to
them
play
incorporated
Genius
into the
Invocation
game
in a place
outside
like
of the
this?
actual, like,
People usually come here to fight.
having to do it for, like, weekly quests and around the world. There's never anything in a quest.
It's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card
I just sent it, or I'll check when I get a
saw
moment.
you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Would you mind chatting to us for a moment?
Sure.
I mean, he's already chatting with us.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Yes, we have.
And did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Red corner. You mean them and them?
Yes, you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. They always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were set down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just hanging out when they're not cooking.
Chad, like, real talk, being a bartender is likely the best way, like, the best disguise if you're a spy or something. Am I right? Or, like, an informant. Because you literally just overhear every little conversation when people are drunk.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing.
Indeed we do.
Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
I did not know that one.
Wait, are you serious?
From convict to leader.
That's
Holy
right.
shit.
The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though. To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place?
Yeah, the manager.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
By the way, do you happen to know anything about the Forbidden Zone? Oh boy. Yeah, we're looking for that place, right?
Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Alright, so I'm just never gonna talk to you again. Because I don't want to do that.
Just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny.
Alright.
According to
Okay, oh, alright. Let me see this. Hold on. When you said that. Community chat.
Well, hello there, Mr. Keenan. Or is it okay?
Why you gotta like put it that way, bro?
That one, mine. This one, his. Destroyed. Fully destroyed. And now I have to go buy some groceries again.
Bro, what? Whose car is that? That's like damaged now. Exactly. Am I missing something? Oh, this is on a different floor. Where would that be? Underground? I think so. I'm wrong. Okay. It's all the way in the top then. Right? Ah. Has to be on top then, right? No? Where the frick is this thing then, bro? It is at the bottom. Gosh, the map in this game is... It's so dumb sometimes. It's even further down. Holy crap. Where... Am I confused? Did I not just TP down? I think I just TP'd back. Dude, I hate this place. Generally, I do. We're all the way down in the work, and the elevator's all over there. All the way over there. Gosh damn it. The black one is my father's, the silver one is mine. So, who damaged the black one? He scratched his car, so he damaged his own car, and now he's... Can I get the elevator, please? Sal?
Quit following me.
Hello?
Too slow.
Where the frick is the elevator, dude? Am I missing something? There's no button to call it in. Huh? What the frick? Am I missing something or what? There's another up here. So where the hell does that elevator go? I'm so confused. So he didn't get up. So you went ahead and did you were a productive human. And because of that, and the fact that he didn't go with you, and he damaged the car, he's blaming you. What? What the hell, dude? Hello, Lenny.
Huh?
Huh?
That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
We really didn't, though.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
Thank you. You summarize your findings to Lindy.
Huh.
I read it for a
Guess that
change.
myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out.
He's long gone.
He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this
He's
isn't
long
enough
gone.
for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts.
He's gone.
Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
The most important thing right now is to catch up to him. Bro swam out into the ocean and dipped. But conveniently, he's just gonna be stuck somewhere, right?
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
We really don't need to. We can swim forever. This game, now. As you can see, like always, I'm a
When you put
victim.
it that
That's
way,
rough, dude.
It's obvious that only
That's rough.
Femine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Please do. We're counting on you.
It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
I'm still gonna just call him Ryo Faisley, bro.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
Much more, can I take like that, though?
We've been
It's
working together
dumb.
for
I
a
agree with
long
you. It's
time.
dumb.
We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise, Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
I said that I do not want to help this dude get to the Forbidden Zone because I don't want him to take the Gnosis.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off.
Like, why are we helping them find the Gnosis if we're trying our best not to let them collect the Gnosis? What?
Listen carefully.
Why?
You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover.
Okay.
But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Sounds good. I give him my best shot. Did you only say that because I'm an amateur? What?
No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never consider you to be an amateur. Didn't you say it yourself? It's always been your strong suit.
Did I?
I'll believe anything as long as it comes from you. So, please prove your prowess to me
I
once
don't know
again.
if I did.
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
He's scared of his driving, but he's the one that got the car damaged. So. After doing some prep with Paimon and beginning to slowly approach the infirmary under the grid, I can't, dude. I can't. It's way too quick.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try to eavesdrop on them first. Alright. You and Paimon are in the corner and try your best to eavesdrop on the people inside the infirmary. Several people appear to engage in a conversation, but only manage. Dude, it's so stupid. I can't read that quick. It's so dumb, bro. Like, he's older than me, 22, have some faith. I wouldn't even blame him for not having faith. It's just like, don't complain about someone's driving and then you the one that crashed.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here, so why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
You're not going to take a long, deep breath before an alien and pure vapor of foul-smelling potion. What? If you recall correctly, the potion resulted failed him in alchemy once before with Paimon. Ugh. I'm not even going to try, chat. You can pause or something and read that. I give up.
Please help! She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do.
Oh no.
Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please lie down over here.
Ugh, my stomach really hurts.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Completely clean his car has seen better days.
Do it, traveler.
So why is he complaining? Thank you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now,
Should not
close your
roleplay,
eyes.
Chad.
I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Alright. Sigwin has taken out a few instruments and begun to do a checkup. I hope I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Eh? Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
So she could just scan someone basically and just figure out 6 wins using her hands to what? Palpate different areas on my abdomen. Ayo. Anyways, seems like she's using elemental energy too. Expression growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
Oof, that hurt a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange.
Oh no, my acting was a bit over the top.
What about here? Does this hurt?
No, not really. Can barely feel it. Where is your hand, bro? That is suspicious.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is.
I took his ass 60 kilometers. My garage man is 60 back. It's not even grateful. Let go, man.
I just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible.
Thank you, I guess.
Congratulations. The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you?
Sure.
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
And she hopped away just like that.
Phew! Infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there are only 2 people left in the room. Seguin just called the woman Levine, so she has to be one of those frequent visitors to the infirmary I've heard of before. Would that mean that the man next to is Jure,
Hello.
then?
So how are you feeling now?
Terrible. I don't know. Still not great. My mom is worse in terms of complaining or driving. I can't keep staring at her or draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed. Now she's looking in my direction too.
My stomach aches really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
She's the only medic we've got down here. What?
It also looks like she's the only medic we've got down here.
My point exactly.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know?
Most of them though.
They have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result. They still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Who exactly are you speaking of, and why are you speaking as if you're not an inmate?
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Uh-huh.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her... You could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
So clearly they like being toxic towards each other. Complains every fucking minute of me driving like woman if you ask, but doesn't like going with anybody else. What does that mean?
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Damn.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
These two seem to be a pretty terrible relationship. And only ran into each other because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. But outside of the two of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, and while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. There's also, Dude. English today, please. There also aren't many furnishings on the wall, eh? Wait, there seems to be a movable hatch on the ground over there. Ah, we found a secret entrance.
Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this.
But what?
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
What did Joel do? That's my question. The presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but, there's always a but. Perhaps it's adventure. What? Perhaps it's my adventure. Dude, I can't English today. Holy crap, chat. Perhaps it's my adventurous intuition speaking, but isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here of all places? Is it hiding something? Maybe it's just a, like, medicine cabinet. Like, that's it. I'm not only option. I'm not your only option. Do you have another kid? Are you taking a cab? But no. You nag so much, all the cabs kick you out. Bro, I'm literally a therapist, huh, chat?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again
Wow.
anytime soon.
Damn.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
I'm officially YouTube's therapist. Listen to everyone's problems. Take it of a thumbs up and a smile whilst I play some video games.
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean,
That's not how you spell huh.
Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is?
I also had a therapist, but he quit.
But there's no need to keep dwelling on him.
You gotta add a bit more context than that.
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
The fact that you say quit being your therapist is out, like, you need context, bro. Like, is it that bad?
Did you rest?
Holy crap. I've literally been here for like 10 minutes, lady. I'm not gonna suddenly start feeling better.
Medicine, Miss Seashween.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Yes, ma'am. You can take this, you take this stomach and this, I took the
Miss
pill.
Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
Oh. So why do you discuss pills by their color? My parents don't listen to anything he says. But then it's like, wait, but you said it's like your therapist.
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Or she has like memory loss or something. They talk about that before we walked in. Why don't I remember?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Thanks.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you.
Yes, ma'am.
You made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
All right.
So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it.
When I was younger, I had some problem with my parents took me to therapy. I had all these I wasn't feeling happy because of them.
Is there anything
Because
we
of
should do
them.
besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods. And don't stay up too late at night.
How is she gonna tell us like what food type of foods to eat when we literally don't have a choice about what food we get?
Got it. Paimon will hold the traveler.
How does it make sense? She's really still looking at me. I should try to take a nap like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
Move yourself to a regular position bed, completely awareness, holding back all that you can, however, still catch hints of Paimon's conversation.
We've been to lots of places together.
Dude, why do they make that so fast? And I don't have autoplay on either.
Super strong.
And they don't believe him, so they just took me out of therapy. So he didn't stop being a therapist. They... Okay. Alright.
Best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon.
Companion, bring us away for comfort. You let yourself relax and fall asleep. Am I, though?
How do you feel?
Just sitting here staring at me?
Time, but we never left.
I feel a lot better, thank you both.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget bland foods.
Who's getting...
Thank you, Miss Siegeween.
It makes no sense, bro. We don't have a choice in the foods that we get from this place. We are in a prison. Oh, sorry, I can't eat what you made today. I want blander foods. Like, bruh. Doesn't make any sense. Wait, what? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry.
The wind rises. Too slow. Squall and fury.
Started vaping, but then I stopped because I didn't want to risk my health. Yeah, I started smoking at that age too, and I unfortunately never stopped.
Even sleep talk the entire time. You scared Paimon half to death.
Did I say something I shouldn't
No,
have?
but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, go take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus temptation now. Paimon talked to Siegeween the entire
Wow.
time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
I'm really off track though. There are still a few weird things about the place. There's not a few. There's one weird thing, which is a hatch that we don't even know about. The movable hatch on the ground, as well as the question Sigrid asked Levine. Also, but they really talked about their meds before we walked in. Okay, that could be. I mean, why would you take that suspiciously? I must just be stupid, I guess. Only did it for 6 months. Yeah, I know. Good on you for stopping though, bro. I'm on.
Whoa,
Hear me out.
you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Linny.
Again, why are we helping? I'm not going to bother reading chat. Why are we helping this guy find a place that could possibly be holding the... Also, that was slow enough for me to read. Why? Why are we possibly helping somebody find where they could be hiding a gnosis when the entire thing is we don't want the Vitui to get the gnosis? How does it make any sense? But still I do shisha sometimes. Not much, maybe like twice a month. What the hell is shisha? I have no idea what that is.
Let's go meet up with Linny.
Are we done with dailies? Be done with commissions over that, yep. Yeah, just remind me that I need to go like claim my daily rewards. Huh? The huh he gave in the first time was hilarious, bro. Yeah, what the hell is shisha?
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
Nope.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary.
Nope.
We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Just like we did.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person.
Okay.
Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
Rather don't say those type of things in the Discord, my dude. But I think I'll just Google it.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Let me see this quick. What's a shisha? I'll just Google it. Shisha. Oh, that is what I thought. It's a. We have a different name for it, but it's a hookah. So HOOKAH. In like South Africa, we call it a hookah. That's what that would be. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be helping you. I'm not opposed. No, it's not. It's not supposed to be. I'm not opposed to helping you. It's supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be helping you.
Perhaps that's true.
It's so dumb.
You are both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties.
Yeah.
You've mentioned before that you've had some run-ins with the Fatui. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
No, not really. I'm helping you because I don't have a choice. That's the frickin' quest.
Everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future too.
I'm not helping by choice. The game is forcing me to it. I don't want to do it.
Since I see
In Afghanistan, we call it a shisha. All right.
Important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremine and Lynette feel the same way.
I get it now.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
So 30 minutes during lunchtime. But she spends away from it. So she leaves the place. Which isn't really suspicious. She's probably still just going on lunch. It's so dumb. I smoke that thing every time my father starts to film. Honestly, that thing's not that bad though. It's like not nearly as bad as something like a vape or like cigarettes. Oh yeah, we heard about that too.
So, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
No, that's so sweet.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Nobody asked. So what, we sneak into the infirmary during the time that Sigewinne is not there, essentially.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
This is the infirmary.
Lynette?
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could you have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Okay. Just like that. Alright, clues. So it's pretty obvious. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. The only thing we really need here is the hatch that's behind there. But for the sake of knowing the plot, we'll go through and investigate everything.
nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick
Work it every day
guide to
because
the
my uncle
psychology of emotions, and
has one
the
in his
meaning
home.
of
Fair enough.
laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew she even had
Oh,
books
sorry.
on
Accidental
understanding
skip.
people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Agreed. Anyways, like I said, irrelevant information. Why are we investigating a bed?
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She's probably went
She
down
would
the
have said
hatch.
her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still
Which
unmade.
means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Why would she do that? I know, that's not a good sign. Why would she do that though? I don't like it that much as boring. It's kind I don't even remember the last time I smoked off with one of those, honestly. Why you overthinking shit? You gotta add drama, Chad. Drama.
This is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Then he leaves out to close the hatch, starts tapping
Space
at it.
behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere.
You could just pull it up.
Would Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Look on his face is definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic. He probably said that subconsciously more to himself than anything else. It's so much unnecessary drama.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
Huh?
This is...
Is that all?
Anything on the back?
Back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Oh, the drama.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Oh no. My uncles and cousins? Yeah, no. The last time I did it, I was probably drunk.
Honestly,
It's not something you do it often.
deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Most likely. Because you guys are idiots.
He was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Let's see. Harbinger gets locked up in prison and disappears. 2 other people from the Fatui suddenly get imprisoned for a really stupid reason. The Traveler, who is like one of the most popular freaking people in the entirety of Tibet, all of a sudden also gets imprisoned. I wonder what's suspicious. Bruh. It's so stupid, dude. Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
That is a crucial question. Risley.
It's so
He
stupid.
doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
Guess what my mom just said to me? I don't know what.
You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Risley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did you only go after... Why did he only go after Lynette? Why didn't he go after you as well?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her?
Take me to my friend zone? What's wrong with that?
Don't panic. Just think
She
everything
mad
over.
at your dad or something?
I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
What? If I get one more spam SMS about packages that aren't being delivered when I don't even would like order anything, I've got so many.
Right.
I don't know why.
But that means the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Risley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. I deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side.
When really they knew everything that you were doing.
If Risley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm down. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed
You
to
are?
protect them. I'll go talk to Risley.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
And he's gone.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Oh, there's Siegewing out of nowhere. And a smile on her face.
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
I mean, 30 minutes is really not that much.
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
So they just knew everything, basically.
She's sick!
They basically just knew everything. Hold up, chat. I just wanna see something real quick. I just wanna see something. I need to hear how it sounds. I have to come back.
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just the TikTok studio that is garbage. Got it.
What a delightful turn of events.
Do you have to go pick her up again?
Smart people.
Then it's really ass.
Also like playing dumb. Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
So they just knew everything that was going on.
Expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait!
And there he goes.
We have to catch up to him. He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
But Raya's office is like all the way on the bottom floor, right? No, it's here. And I probably have to pick up again. So 2 hours of your life, essentially. That sucks. That really sucks.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
Mance is so calm about everything.
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
At this point, what? Just drive your husband's car? Bro, breathe, dude.
Also heard that your
Not the end of the
performances
world.
are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
This man's sarcasm's on another level.
My head. No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
That's fair. Like, through the entire time that we've been here, everybody is basically chill with being here. Besides the Traveler and the Fatui.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Linny!
Oh, we're just there also. I love the way the doors never open, you know?
Oh, wonderful.
It's really big doors. You'd probably hear them.
Once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
From my point of view, I work 8 hours a day plus 1 hour, 30 minutes for driving and repeat. Only get 1 day off. My brother's also free. Take him with you. So why didn't you just say no? Why Lynette? What? Where? Why? What?
Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
He's just left.
You can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
That is a beautiful play on words. Also, chat, I just realized I never asked the daily question. I apologize. I said I was going to start doing it, and then I just forgot to do it. Question of the day. I've got one. Let's see. Let's see. We can add them, and we can add a child as well to the question. There we go. Question of the day.
Besides, I I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
Just like that. My father, and mother team there made me sit down and give me a lecture for hours. One point, my brother just spoke until they finished. That's crazy.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you.
All right, let's hear it.
I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
So there is a Forbidden Zone.
The cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Freminet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever.
Bro is immaculate with his decisions.
But one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally
Is that even a way of putting it? Whatever. Doesn't matter.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening.
Parents evening, dude. These plays on words is amazing.
Like the bonds of family.
Next time I'll just cook some popcorn also. Just
why did you think Father
that's
said
wild, dude. Holy crap.
This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
Ooh.
How difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret?
Personally, you come out of the woodworks with that one. Quiet the entire time. Come out the woodworks just to say Farina's not that bad. Farina's a bitch, bro.
Mr. Linney,
I don't want to hear it.
You have one last chance to invite
Got a stick so far up her ass that she opened her mouth and just comes out the other side. So far, she's yet to prove me wrong. I said it in a previous stream chat. Until she does so, I don't like her. Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk.
Later.
Mr. Freminet left the fortress.
I disagree with you. Alright, let's argue then.
To pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
Brazilla, let's argue about it. And you cannot entail Act 5 or the ending of the Archon Quest because I'm not there yet. So you have to see it from the perspective of someone who is only busy now with Act 4. Argue with me. I dare you. At one point of my big brother's life, Father Breaker just spoke to me. But it's the way back to the lecture. That's crazy.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything.
I'd straight up walk out, bro.
6, 5.
Wait,
2.
4. Oh.
1.
And game over.
It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Man, bro, I should have added Riot to the frickin' poll.
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Ah, so sophisticated, bro. Please wait, can we really not talk about this some more?
Traveler, if you can't talk to Linny, can you at
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Please spare Freminet and Lenny. I want to save them. Why should we, though?
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found,
And you were just quiet as hell, Brazilla. You came out of nowhere, bruh. I forgot the act and stuff. I'm like blind, but I know the story. Okay. It doesn't matter, because Act 5 is the final act and the ending, so you cannot include it, because I'm not there
I'll
yet.
ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
What do you know about the aura trees? Exactly how it works, it generates power, operate by a mechanism.
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production
Has a
zone,
mind of its own.
what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during lunch hour on the 3rd day, you have a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. It's a good thing they've already run a thorough investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Are they going to give me this again? Oh, no. Okay. I'm pretty sure I like I said, Chad, I don't exactly remember what's been happening in the previous act, but break the hidden rule of the production zone, it's weird meat. What the hell is this?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what would Siegeween be doing during that time?
Who will see it if you continue working continuously?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't.
No.
We often see Miss Siegeween observing the prison.
What?
Fonta's internal reports.
I want this one.
See Miss Siegeween observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
This one. Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company.
Irrelevant.
Research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from.
Irrelevant.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that the.
Irrelevant.
We often see Miss Siegeween observing the prisoners at work. Near
Irrelevant.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch.
What does this have to do with anything?
Doing during that time?
Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear? Huh?
The research note said that the Melusine race. According to Collins, the Pancration.
Whatever, I'll take that. Why does the strange meat appear the way it does? Fuck, I don't know, bro.
The Fonta promoter has been.
Let's do it this way. Okay, 2 is wrong. I did get the one about her.
The Fonta promoter has. According to Collins, the.
I'm just gonna select until I get. Okay, neither of those.
I've been told that.
What does Siege Ring have to do with this exactly?
Fonta's internal reports.
Okay, we got another one. It's all about Siege Ring for some reason, I guess.
The research note said that.
It doesn't make sense, but whatever. Today was a good day. At least I got my bike back. Changed both the oils in my car and the bike. Just a W day at least. The car I couldn't give less of a damn. Fair enough. Hypothesis correct.
That's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone.
Oh boy.
People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Siegeween, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sigeween visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
Okay.
Sigeween has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does.
However,
Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sigeween's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
it's weird.
Now for my next question.
It's a good way of putting it.
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
I can't remember this one. The inner rules of Pancration Ring, I remember. I don't remember. What are you talking about? If someone tries to support both boxes at the same time, they receive a package the next morning which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. We've also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I found and come up with the correct answer. This is the incorrect Fonta thingy, right? Incorrect Fonta.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons would spend them on Fonta. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
Yeah, that one. That's the product.
The Fonta promoter has been...
I'll put that one.
The research note said that the Melusine race... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament...
Those have to be the correct ones.
The research note said that...
Okay, about the Fonta. And then...
Fonta promoter has...
He doesn't understand it. Okay, so it's only that one that's not right.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place...
Which should be this one, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's go to the gym tomorrow. And go to the movies and come my hair. Take my other motorcycle. Just take the day off, bro.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid.
Yep.
People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale, to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the Fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how
He likes
valuable
tea.
coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here.
Yeah, but keep in mind, it's apartments. You've got a car and a bike. Well, two, but you've got a car and a bike. So how much parking do you want?
So, only those who proved
What the hell?
their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. Alright, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Fuck. We haven't collected enough info to answer that
Stop
question.
your cruel and pointless games, Risley. You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question.
And he
The thought of
attacks.
sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
Lenny!
You'll pay for this.
His man's just about to get knocked the fuck out. Like, let me park my other bike here. It's cool. I know it's huge and takes a lot of space. Holy shit.
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siegeween. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Siegeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
She just shot him?
Wayne.
No, it's probably just like a dart to knock him out. Are you a accomplice in all this?
I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervilette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
That's fair.
If you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close to Nervilette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him?
I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervilette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace.
I don't believe what she says, bro.
Your Grace, mind proving my innocence to them?
I don't believe what the things that she says. I don't have faith in it. I really don't. Because clearly she's got other intentions as well. This was the motorcycle that made me buy my scooter.
Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Like, then Ryo could have beaten the shit out of Lenny and you didn't have to do anything. The motorcycle, maybe buy my scooter. Because it takes too much space? Is that why?
It's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
I'm curious as well.
If you want, let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
I'm guessing that's Lynette and Freminet.
Get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Oh boy. The door suddenly slams open, a familiar figure bursts into the room. Hey, yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, chat.
Miss Clarande. My door.
There's Freminet.
Freminet. Freminet.
What's going on? What is Clarande doing here?
Work.
Work. That's all you get.
Sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linny. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Freminet? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms. It can be. What symptoms?
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Oh, he's dead. GG's.
What did you say?
Please, make some space.
Oh boy.
I need to give Mr. Freminet a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
Oh wait, but they're not from Fontaine, so it doesn't matter. They won't melt.
While you get Freminet to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Hello, Miss Clarande. Sorry. Behave.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegeween may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linny again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
How did he consume primordial seawater? This man just breathing in the sea, like just taking in seawater like it's nothing. Also, where the hell is primordial seawater coming from? If it's just like that small pool, I don't get it. That's easy to drive, but take me 3-point turn to get into my problem accomplish. And take 2 to park it. And in traffic, I could not even get it parked. And it was over. So why? If it's so difficult, like why then?
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved 2.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
That's a bad sign if you're having to plead
It's
your
one way
case
to say he's an idiot.
Want some tea?
My goodness, bro. Hoyle Lab gotta be doing this on purpose. Just look at that. Okay, dude.
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
She sounds like a prime British from like the 1980s type shit.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I
Or
would like to
French.
dry my hair.
French, maybe? French or British? One of the two. What is going on right now? Remine! Linda's expression looks disgusted. It seems like he'd rather not have Siegewing touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her, since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. Siegewing examining Fremine carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay.
How is he?
Only thing I can say is it looks cool. Just search up Honda Rebel 500. Honda Rebel 500. That sounds sinister, bro. The Honda Rebel 500 2021. I can see what you mean by like big bike. Although I'm personally not a major fan of like the Harley-esque things, like the more old school. That's not particularly my taste. But then again, I don't drive bikes at all, so.
Probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Alright.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
It's a prison. There's no need to treat them shit because it's a prison. In other words, most people already get treated like shit here. Well, in prisons in general. So, Lenny has finally begun to stop tensing the muscles on his face. Why do I pay such close attention to that? That's kind of sus. It seems that he trusts that what Siegewing just said. I can't English today, Chad.
Linny, are you okay?
It's nice I don't drive it that often because of my apartment complex, but in 1 year we'll move anyway, so I'll have both of my toys. Nice.
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Hello again.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Remine? Is he...
He's dead.
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Oh, my soul. Again, so I'm not even about to try to read that. Oh, he's finally awake. And he's gone again. Now he's really dead.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
My wife got purged. I'm back. What did I miss? Not much, really. Just dialogue.
And help me get him to the infirmary.
And you could take a guess what else.
I'll take him from this side.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with a D.
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
No.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Dumb? No. Although there's a lot of dumb things, but no. You can guess again if you'd like. It's a very simple answer. Clarence saved Fremine from the sea. And just what happened there? He wanted to capture the person trying to get in and out of the prison. You know, like what an officer like she does. Pretty obvious. Eesh. Sorry, chat. It's now down below. That one's down below. Damn it. Where's the up elevator again, bro? Obviously not there. I hate that they made it so difficult to get up and down this place. Dummy? Duche? No! It's nothing to do with stupidity. My word, Brasilla. Come on. Chad, should I just like turn off fucking ads on my live streams or something? I don't know. I don't think it's that big of an issue, is it? Usually get like 5-second ads, and I set the interval to like 30 minutes minimum before there's an ad, so it's not like you get shit constantly. Although I wish I could turn off like pre-roll ads. That would be nice. Alright, chat. I'm here at the infirmary. Before we carry on, I'm gonna dish in my food. And go to the bathroom. I'm not gonna eat now. I'll eat in like 2 hours when we're done with the stream. But I'm gonna just dish out. Make shit easier for later. I don't see ads, lol. Yes, because I don't think being a membership or being a member does anything in that regard. So this is now not great. I don't think it does anything in that regard, but you've got YouTube Premium, so you know. See what songs are coming up. Okay, that one's a good one. That one's a good one. That one's a good one. I don't want to be like crazy music or something whilst I'm gone. I often get that. Alright, chat. I'll be back in just a moment.
just your little secret. I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave. A tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. I was so blind, waiting patient on the shoreline. Now you're leaving, but I know you got your reasons too. I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave.
Alright, we're back, chat. Although I think I'm still muted there. You're sending me one now. Unmute there as well. Okay. Let's see what I missed, chat. Why you trying to play stuff on the... That's not how it works. I don't have my stuff linked up. It's not Twitch, bro. Can't play music over mine. Don't you and Abyss know each other? The fuck? I'm confusion, bro. I thought you guys knew each other.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Alright, let's carry on. I would love to finish this act tonight, chat, or on this stream, but we know it's probably not going to happen. Unless, Brazilla, do you know how far I am in this? I'm guessing not very far. Hello, Fremine.
Fremine, how do you feel?
Lenny. Lynette.
Yo.
We're all here.
Where am I?
You're in prison, my dude.
Infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself.
You're about to finish it? Oh, thank goodness. If that is true.
Traveler. Paimon.
You know him because you've seen him in the server. Oh, I thought you guys knew each other personally.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
And he's about to faint.
It's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after you snuck into the pipes? What happened to Jason? He said he's taking off. He's not the list for this week. He said he wanted a break from stuff, from games and everything.
It's all coming back to me now.
Oh, flashback. It's like, wait, what? That's so freaking random, dude.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
Where could Master Child be?
I'm telling you, child is gone, bro. Are we playing as from an A now? Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Guessing I would just... I mean, I could just fly down. What am I doing? I'm stupid. I'm out here thinking I'm playing a different game or something. This must be the entrance to the Forbidden Zone. Western part of South India. Dude, that's still not very specific. This has to be the Forbidden Zone.
Huh. This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Hmm. Oh yeah, this is definitely a secret place. Is Fremine a playable character? I don't think it's out yet, or is he? I'm maybe stupid. And now we want to bring it up again and rotate it again. I hated this part. Why? Guiding something from south to west. He's in the western like portion of South India.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Did I have to go all the way down again, dude? What the frick, man? I have to rotate it more. And I probably just cucked myself, didn't I? Yeah, I may as well just die. I just should probably just use this to lower it and then rotate it. I'm being stupid. Rotate it, bring it up again. Rotate it. And then bring it up. Easy peasy. India's a peninsula. India's a peninsula in a sense, the southern part. You can speak about being in a southern region and then also in a western region of the southern region. It makes sense. And we're going further down. Probably missing like chests and stuff. But oh well. Oh well, if I do, I do, and I don't care.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
And now we're about to get poisoned.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. The traces are gone, but I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait, what the?
This is just what you get for not having a rebreather, honestly.
And it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on? No. no good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
And he didn't make it. Then I keep on forgetting I don't have a beard anymore. My hands just trying to feel my non-existent beard. Weird. I wouldn't know the feeling. I don't grow beards. Clearly.
I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
And he died. Here comes Clarence. No worries at all. He got saved by a beauty, bro. I don't think this man can complain. Where is Leon, by the way?
So
Mans was here before the stream started and then just disappeared.
Vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak, Fremine. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Clarande is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You lost... Your brother lost your beard trimmer?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be
What?
able to explain better than me.
Bro, again, I don't know such things. I'm babyface for life, bro. I can't grow a beard. And well, I can. It just takes an eternity, so I don't even bother. Nor do I like having a beard, so I don't care. Got it, I'll go talk to him.
It's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Liddy?
What?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
That's not the end of the act, though.
Too slow.
End of a portion of the act, but only the start of the next. Brazil, I thought you said this was nearly over, bro. Pain and suffering is all... So what? What? Why? Unlock new foe? Okay, weird. I don't know what it's telling me to get there. Because he rushed me, so why did you shave in the first place? Could have just left it. And chat, I low-key want to get back into Call of Duty. Very low-key, but I do. I still am yet to unlock the Mastery camo in Modern Warfare 3.
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Personally, bro, I think that being shaven looks better than having a beard.
I think.
Depends on the person and your jawline, I
If
guess.
you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
Hey, yo, can I do the exam?
Thank you for looking out for me.
You guys could have stayed here and done it. I don't think anybody would have complained.
Want to explain yourself, Risley?
3 weeks to get it back? I have to be longer than that, bro.
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Okay, Mr. Pump-Road ass, bro. Just frickin' explain. Please enlighten us as much as you'd like. Frickin' hell.
How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
Yes.
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You
Oh, yes.
to monitor
You did.
and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you just stop
Initially,
them?
I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went, so I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you?
Pretty much.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremonet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise.
And why?
The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled.
What do you say? My stream is boring, Mr. Ibis. Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Rumor's true? That you're also a former criminal?
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good Mora to come down to the fortress for some field work.
I thought you don't care about
As a
Mora.
champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
That is such a cool image right there. That is sick.
Saving Fremonet was part of that crisis?
Maybe the thumbnail for tomorrow.
Think of it like that, yes. Credit where
Maybe? Damn, bro. My feelings.
at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So, Brazilla, how do you say that I'm nearly done with the... and then come and tell me that shit, bro? Whatever to Leon, he's usually here. He was here at the beginning of the stream, and then he just wasn't here. So I don't know. So the Forbidden Zone really exists? What's inside of
That's
it?
not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremonet.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yes.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not
Just a bit of happiness for pain? Bro. Bro, that's not happiness. That's just pain. Oh, he's just gonna show me the Forbidden Zone? Holy shit. And somehow we're also gonna lose this Gnosis that is most likely in the Forbidden Zone. I'm guessing his office is the entrance. Yep. Secret passageway.
And a whole basement behind it. Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
I'm in pain and in happiness, bro. Sounds tough.
Quit following me.
Or run around and freaking ride it, bro.
Stand on the central plate.
Okay. I'm already doing that.
Is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
And we go deeper. Once everyone has taken the position on the circular plate, it begins to slow. Why did you need to tell me that? I literally watched it happen. But okay. Let's see what's in the Forbidden Zone.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is the Gnosis?
Huge door!
Nope.
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
I don't want to.
Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
So why are you showing me this then? That's my question right now. Why bother telling me and showing me if I'm going to tell the world? Which I really shouldn't be doing, by the way. Again, why are we helping the Fatui know this kind of information? When, especially if it's the Gnosis, we're just making things worse. But whatever, I guess. Let's just go with it. The story is infuriating. And I wish I had choice. A choice. Why is your intention that the Gnosis should be lost? Anyways, why so early? Exactly my point, bro. Why? Why are you doing this? In 2 or 4 months, I'm going to Afghanistan, but my car and bike will be out. I'm so scared something will happen to my things. Insurance. What's in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
And you'll trap us inside. Just kidding. It's gonna be the Gnosis, isn't it? It has to be. It's pretty obvious at this point. The room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate. Just show me.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally.
Time for me to make a prediction, chat. In there is the Gnosis, and it's probably surrounded by water. But since it's the Hydro Gnosis, and it's ancient, it causes the water around it to turn into primordial seawater, which is poisoning the place around. I want at least $10 in donations if I get that right by the end of this chat.
But I happen to have some free time.
Or somebody needs to become a member.
Any guesses
The water
what
pressure?
reading could be tracking?
I'm guessing the water
Very
pressure.
reasonable guesses. I've
I only made
considered
one
those
guess.
as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely
All the seven will be
shifts,
lost
the water
eventually.
pressure is
Yeah,
unlikely.
that's how it goes.
We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all.
So it's not water pressure, and it's most likely not temperature either. It's probably water, like toxicity. Insurance done, but my car and bikes will literally be free on my family. Not good. I might just go to my cousin. I feel like you're tingling me to reveal the spoiler, but you're not even close. Shut up.
Later on, a
I
few
don't trust you anymore.
possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential
I
connection
don't
with the
trust you
primordial
anymore.
sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
I don't trust you anymore, Brazilla.
That is
After you
precisely
lied
the
about the
problem.
freaking
We're
quest
at the
nearly
bottom
being
of
done.
the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continually leaking into the
Yes.
sea.
That's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh.
Seems like you figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
And the primordial sea is leaking through. If the gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with
You
it.
know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Hmm.
That's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
It's obvious, Paimon, to protect people from opening it.
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind.
It's getting interesting.
They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on
What the hell is that, Brazilla? Calm yourself.
They gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves.
Hence, a prison.
But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld.
How is it a lonely place when there's a lot of other people
Once
here?
they finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
Surely I remember now. What do you mean?
But now you know every part of that.
How do I lose weight? Stop eating. Exercise.
Indeed. It's It's just as the prophecy says.
That's the only answer. Everything else is a lie.
Fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Do you believe in the
To be frank,
prophecies?
not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and
One more
actually
part to the
witnessing it
quest
in
of
real
Act
time,
4? Alright.
the third.
Well, we've got an hour and a half. So, maybe? I doubt it, but maybe? So, as the Duke of Meropide, just what do you plan to do about it? That's the real question.
I want to show you something.
Alright. Is this where the Gnosis is? What do you want to show me? I was still right about that thing containing primordial seawater.
This is it.
What are these two doing here?
Perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Ah.
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
You're about to start that part of the quest as soon as you end this part?
What?
Okay.
After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if your grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas
Nor do
of
I
research
care.
were archaeum and gravimeters.
Why did I ask
As
the
his
question?
assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meropide?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Oh, he doesn't want to do that, Paimon. Don't be stupid.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Is that a bite? I feel like something bit me on my arm.
Guys, focus!
Anyways.
Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be
I had a
Edwin's
7-pack, but
assistant,
now I
she
look
is now
like
Jurier's
American.
assistant.
Not all Americans are fat, bro. Just most of them.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really
See,
necessary?
Everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Hmm.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
So why are you getting so defensive?
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then.
Yeah, they sound like a couple to me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
In other words, Paimon, stop acting like an idiot.
Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
What the hell? Huh? This is?
What a huge ship?
Is this the No, this is not the hideout for that other people.
Production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
That place is huge. What's up, Jason? How you doing, bro?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Okay. Yeah, it's not the hideout ship. This is something completely different. Talk about Jason years here? Yeah, dude.
And found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the
How you doing, bro?
Golden Bee. Taking the Golden Bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves.
Okay.
He called his nation Lemuria, and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
And it's here.
There's a ship in this story too?
It's literally in front of you,
Where
Paimon.
there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the
Is this
moment I began
his ship?
to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Is he trying to be like Noah, bro?
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Is he trying to be like Noah and the Ark, bro?
Fontanians need
That's
something
crazy.
to hold onto to cope with the impending disaster.
There's a plan for the ages. Can't you share your plan with everyone? It's obvious. He's making a giant ass ship for everybody in Fontaine.
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now.
Yeah, my name?
I'll leave
Yeah.
3 cups of tea to soothe my throat.
Because we were asking where you were earlier.
Questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
You didn't even give me a chance to ask anything. This man's legit trying to play Noah in the Ark right now, bro. That's crazy.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
I was stuck at work. I already got home now. Why? Like rain or what? He means that my actions will decide the steps Lenny's group takes. In other words, if I want to tell Lenny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
We'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will.
I look forward to what happens next.
And by that, I mean I don't get any fucking choice in the matter. The game is going to just force me to do something that I probably won't like doing. Because the story in Genshin is no, it's just linear. It's not very linear. It's just linear. Because you don't have a choice. Genshin looks fun. It is fun. Not this part. The like cutscenes and the overall story is fun. The dialogue is dog shit. But also the exploration is fun. And doing other things that isn't dialogue. Bro, my hands are sore from typing typing something. If you are writing out like a whole ass spoiler or something, you may as well just delete it, bro. I'm playing, bro. Meetings, that's why? That sucks ass, honestly. And that is the end of that portion. So, yeah, you are right, Bristle. We've got a whole nother party. We've got an hour and 20 minutes to try and finish it. Hopefully I can, because I'd love to get done with the Archon Quest this week. Although I'm guessing Act 5 is going to be miserably long. Especially considering the fact that that is the final act in the story. And I'm not even out of the prison yet.
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
I would love one.
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves, to the water, and even the teacups themselves.
You were definitely hallucinated.
Must have been Risley and Seishween.
Yeah, I heard one male voice.
I wouldn't spoil anything. That's why I said I was joking, bro.
The 2 of them.
No worries.
I really can't make
Oh,
sense
skipped accidentally. I ain't even gonna touch Genshin. Why not, bro? Why are people so afraid to get into Genshin?
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Like, they think from what the community and stuff always says that the game's extremely long, which it is. I have over 1,000 hours, but to be fair, the only reason I'm not up to date with the story is because I didn't give a shit about actually catching up with the story. I was doing other things. Also, it's kind of extreme to me how I have 1,000 hours in this game. I can't actually check now. Why am I trying to go check? I'll check after the stream how much time I have played in this game. Gotta go and sleep. Hopefully see you tomorrow. I should be on stream tomorrow, yeah?
Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Lenny sounds a lot more like his old self. Feeling better now?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so
No
I'm
worries,
feeling
my
a lot
dude.
more
Have a good night,
relaxed
bro.
now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Okay. Did you do the alchemy event? No. There's still like 11 days yet, so I'm pretty sure all of the levels and stuff isn't available. So I'd just be wasting my time.
Secondly,
and infuriating myself.
dramatically during the course of our stay
I'll
here.
probably do it next
She
week.
ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why?
You're not leaving prison anytime soon? Oh, I'm aware.
I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably
I'm well
ignored us at
aware.
first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Has One Punch ever gone on a season 3? Not yet, but it's in the works.
What's more, the Fortress of Mirapede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Wriothesley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wriothesley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Lenny's grasp of the big picture is amazing.
Super smart.
Bro, I must be stupid because I wouldn't think of any of this if I didn't just see it.
Then finally,
Literally.
there's the last question. If Wriothesley does have a plan,
No, it's available. The event. I know the event is available, but not all of the levels of the event.
he's even gotten Cloran to
That's
help him
usually
out.
the case.
That can't be the full extent of what he's doing.
Which is why I always do it in like the last.
Behind the block in the infirmary.
All are unlocked? Okay.
Big in the fortress that most
Either
people
way,
will
I'm
never
stuck with the
consider.
quest, so I can't be doing it right
He has a
now.
bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
After some deliberation, you share the information you just learned. What's the point? What's the point?
I can't believe it.
Just tell everybody the secret of the world, huh? The world, like, if you push this button, the whole world ends. Don't tell anybody about it. What do I fucking do? I tell everybody about it. I can't believe it, dude. What did I say? Linear. You have no choice. It's so stupid, dude. Oh my word. Long ass event. Trust in my patience. Dude. I'm enduring this insanely long freaking Archon Quest right now. I'm pretty sure I can handle it. What's up, man? It's me again. What's up, Zainab? Speedrun the Archon Quest? Why would you do that?
Engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Why would you speedrun the Archon Quest? Like, as annoying as it is to me, and as much as I dislike it at times, it's the only thing I actually care about story-wise in this game. No time for dialogue? Nah, bro. Nah.
If you remember,
I can't do that.
Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she
I can't
truly
do that.
wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Wriothesley have known that?
I can't. Again, it annoys me, but it's also interesting.
Or perhaps he didn't know.
And funny, because a lot of it doesn't make sense. In a really stupid way.
He said he just wanted to negotiate.
Anyways, how you been, Zainab?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
I highly doubt
The
that.
two of you have already aided
Also,
us
no
far too
spoilers.
much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time.
I will certainly never do that.
Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
And between gaming and studying, you know the drill. That's basically my life. Except that's only like 50%. And the other 50% is editing.
You have my
Or
gratitude.
writing descriptions. Or making
Thank you
thumbnails.
for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us.
Thumbnails, which I think is really
Thank
good,
you
by
for
the
going
way.
to do it.
I pat myself on the back sometimes. Like today's thumbnail's pretty good. Sometimes I miss, you know. But most of the time I manage it. Don't mention it. We can work together again if necessary.
You might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Thanks.
The sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
Also note, chat, I am not complaining about having to do content creation. I love doing it. What was that?
Paimon's hungry.
Someone's always hungry. The fucking face, dude, is brilliant.
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Brazilla, how much longer, bro? Like, how long is this part of you said this is the final quest of this act. How long is this quest? If I could get it done before the end of the stream tonight in an hour and 10 minutes, I would love that. Because it means I could start with the final act. And hopefully get it done before the weekend. It is Wednesday today, right? Yeah. Probably gonna be terrible food. And again, I'm getting hungry right now. And of course, now that I'm getting hungry, it's gonna be all about food.
Taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Oh, she gets special treatment.
You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria. What would you like to eat?
We could choose?
You can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Oh, thank goodness. Then I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer. Then I'll have the biggest portion you have to offer. The biggest portion, of course.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
Probably max at 15 subquests. You can count on me. 15 minutes? 15 minutes? Again, chat, I'm not going to try bothering you. That is way too quick. Let's actually end under 15. 15 minutes. With dialogue. It's 18:50 by me. Not 15 minutes? What do you mean?
Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to feast like this every
15 what?
day. Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you. Besides the milk. I mean, everything was super delicious.
Glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression.
What do you mean by 15?
The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Okay, this is a sub-quest to the act. The entirety of the act is a quest. You are making no sense.
To better understand human beings.
What do you mean under 15 sub-quests? Bro, what does that mean?
I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you. You're really good at taking care of people.
I'm utterly confused. Give me a time. As in, how long this is gonna take. That's what I'm asking, then.
That's great to hear. Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit
2 hours, it depends.
something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left.
Thanks.
To make sure that Linne wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching.
Okay.
They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linne as well. We had
Got
to
it.
press him, but
Awesome.
we couldn't allow him to
Love
be in
it.
real danger.
Yeah. Fun.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
So we played through every single sub-quest so far. But in the past 3 hours, or less than 3 hours, just to get to a sub-quest that's going to take another 2 hours.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as
Fantastic.
long as you've been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
You...
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Brazilla, my dude. You are not making sense, bro. 14 more at Mexico. There's no sub quest. You get act. Okay? You get the act, which is a quest. Alright? Act is a quest. Every sub quest, everything you do, like the main things, is sub quests to the quest. Okay? Forget my drawing. The act is a quest. Every part of the quest is a sub-quest. So what you're implying is that there is sub-quests. That's why you're confusing the utter shit out of me. The act is a quest. If I complete this portion, it's the entirety of the portion, that's the sub-quest. If there is more than that, it's a sub-quest. I'm utterly confused. The only time it matters is that, like, if I do that, like, that's a pop-up, okay, whatever. That's not like a sub-quest. The sub-quest is when I get rewards by the end of it.
Too slow.
Every part of dialogue change, according to me, is a mini sub-quest. No, it's not. A sub-quest ends when you get rewards. Let's keep it sub-quest. Okay, you can name it a sub-quest when every major portion of dialogue ends. That's fine. I can understand it that way. But a sub-quest is when I get rewards by the end of it. Like, I've already gotten Primo Gems and I've gotten another reward. Like, it's pretty obvious when you finish the sub-quest. But yeah, okay, we can call it a sub-quest. So I need to do 15 more pieces of dialogue. Sub-quests, basically. I'm also getting there. Oh my word. I was so confused. Jeez, Paimon. How do you... Like, that's my companion, by the way, Chad. She snores. I didn't know Paimon snores. Bro, something definitely burned me on my arm. Whatever. Fun fact, chat. I'm a heavy freaking sleeper. But I won't fall asleep if you snore.
Delicious. I'm on 1 seconds for free.
I would sleep through the snoring. I would sleep through you talking like this. Like, you won't wake me up. But I have to fall asleep first before you start doing that. 40 more sub quests. Probably, let me look it up on the internet. Alright. Oh, we got another flashback. Oh, no. Did the thing burst? I hear rumbling. Did the frickin' thing burst?
Who's yelling?
Or is like the ocean, or is it the primordial sea now? Hold on. I'm interested again. Paimon, wake up. We need to get we need to go out and see what's going on. I'm interested. Look, I was right. 14 more. And well, 13 after this one. Holy shit, what's going on? Is the place flooding?
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Okay.
Hey, wait!
She just got... The music just intensified, Chad. Hold on.
They're here! There you are!
Hi. Whatever your name is.
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
So it is the primordial. 10 sub-sub quests for this sub-quest to end. And 3 more sub-sub quests to end the act.
An evacuation is successfully completed. Yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
What? I'll remind you, the act is a quest. Oh my god, I can't fucking... I'm so annoyed. The act is a quest. The quest has sub-quests. The sub-quest, according to you, or the dialogue portion, is sub-sub. So what you're saying is, okay, is this act, in order for it to finish, or how would I say, yeah, the sub-quest to this quest, which is the act, has 10 more sub-quests or dialogue portions to go before it ends. And then the following act... No, you are not making sense. At all. I am utterly confused by what you are saying right now. And I can't Google it because then it's going to ruin the story for me. So it's pissing me off. This is the final sub-quest to the act. Or is there more sub-quests to the act? Not sub-quests. Bro, I am just not even gonna... I'm gonna keep that there for in case I need to explain again.
Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
That means whatever happened must have happened down below. Oh no, is it the gate at the very bottom? That's what I'm thinking.
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
Get out of here, leave me alone.
You two just go and get out. Go on without us.
It was the gate.
Be careful.
I'm interested now, chat. Upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. Just leave. Yep, straight down. If the place is open, then Ryo is down there. Which means it is this. Oh, hold on.
They're here.
Just like I said.
Oh shit.
You're just in time. But Be ready to run.
He's gonna freeze it. Oh shit. Nope, he's not. Doesn't have time. Woo! That's not gonna hold it though. Nope. You can maybe close the door. That spin was unnecessary, but okay. He's gonna freeze the door, yeah. Ooh.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
That gave me shivers, bro. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. What the fuck? See, this is why you don't skip through the fucking story, man. Because then you just be watching that and you don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. That's why it was even cooler. So we need to strap get out and tell... Oh, we're out already. Just like that.
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
You have my sincerest gratitude.
We didn't even tell him about the whole thing that's popping. Well, we're out, chat. We're out of the prison. Again, Priscilla, why are you saying that we're not getting out of the prison, bro? When we are literally out of the prison. Also, there's not much point in me well, I guess we could rather teleport. I think that will be faster. We're already out of the prison, bro. What? You confuse me so much, my friend. So much. I think once we're done with the Archon Quest, chat, then we should focus on getting 100% completion in Fontaine. Because we'll then have access to everything, essentially.
Look! There are a ton of Fatilian Palais Mermonia people over there! The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry!
And they're gonna block me from going inside.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon?
Oh, never mind.
Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I will do my best, even if I don't like her. Because I really don't. I'm just happy to see the knave again, chat. I won't even lie.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
That will be us.
How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the knave, one of the
I am aware.
Fatui harbingers.
Chat, I won't lie. I love everything about her outfit besides the bottom of her pants. So this is the knave, the head of the House of Half, and the Lenny sibling's father. Again, why do they call her that? Anyways, she certainly does not seem easy to deal with. Greetings.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
Chad, question. Why is the cups in Genshin so freaking big, dude? It's like a liter in that cup.
Type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
Seems friendly enough. But that can't be all there is to her. The knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious. Agreed.
Think of this cake.
Pretty good. That's just making me more hungry, dude. It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do.
I'm less for cake now, Chad. Fuck. Wait, Child should have no reason to have said anything like that.
How he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities. Chad, I am so plagued. Because I know that due to leaks, that the knave is very likely to come in the next update as a character that you can wish for. But I'm worried if Clorinde also comes into rotation, because there's for a fact that she's going to be a playable character. Very likely, at least. So what happens if the knave comes out, and then all of a sudden in the next rotation, Clorinde comes out? I'm gonna have to grind my butt off, dude.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Farina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
So you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
Managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
They're very impatient, huh?
Don't worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
Oh no, Paimon's statement just left us wide open, bruh.
Lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But to be fair, you can't really blame... Can you blame Fontaine for that? If he escaped, then if he died, it's his own fault. But he didn't, so... but there was also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
That is good.
Also true.
His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
How should I know? Turning up the pressure, I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. That sounds good to me.
Letters tend to fall accurate. It doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
That is incorrect.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
I'm confused. Why is the tea shaking? Is Farina nervous and like controlling it or what? Oh shit, another cutscene.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
How powerful is this guy?
So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Nivelette's a lot more powerful than you think. Don't end the cutscene there. Okay. Woo!
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day.
Ooh!
This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury
What?
would unleash endless catastrophe.
Bro just said no.
This is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Holy shit. That was incredible. What?
All right.
Bro just said no.
Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But
I win this bet.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip.
You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
you made a bet?
I now want to pull for Nivelette as well, Chad. That is crazy.
Bet on the size of your
I wasn't very
entourage.
interested in before,
Floran
but
thought you
damn.
wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was...
Why is the game's audio now lagging? Of course, man. Why? It's always in the last, like, hour of the stream that the game just starts acting up for no reason.
Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
We're about to find out. Did it? We're still busy with it. Let's see.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
Oh boy.
Miss Farina, As the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying
She
to
sounds angry.
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
Oh, she's pissed.
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
Just leave, bro.
And I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
She does not sound happy. She's not acting like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting the knave's accusations. She means what she says. She's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
So that was all a lie? Or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but she's deflated like a pop balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I call cap, bro.
I see. As
She's
you know,
lying, bro.
The proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes.
She does not have mortal eyes.
Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
Bro, Farina is just as bad as fucking Venti, dude. She's fucking useless as an Archon, bro.
The emergency response plan is also strictly
Oh my
confidential.
soul. Yeah, okay, so the people that need saving won't know how they are going to be saved.
Then allow me
Bullshit.
to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina.
Yeah, they're using her to prepare the boat so that fucking Ryo can play Noah in the Ark.
First caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, Even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop.
Oh, that walk though. God damn.
There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
These aren't topics I could speak about. I don't even know what Nouvellet's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surge in Primordial Sea. But can he really deal with it all by himself? Well, yes, we saw that he can do that. And is Farina truthful or not? No, she's not. She's talking ass, bro.
I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
I'll take as much cake as you can give.
Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
Then I'm not gonna try. It's gonna fit. Yep. I won't be. I can't read that fast.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea.
Dude, the knives and forks and the teacups are massive. Why?
Why don't we call it a day?
It's so fucking weird, dude.
That I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well, we'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Of course.
Paimon's coming too.
Paimon, you are literally attached to me in a sense. I don't know.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Uh-huh. Dude. More useless than Venti, I'm telling you. What do you mean follow the knave to the exit, bro? She booked it. And I'm stuck with Traveler. I can't move very quickly. Why do you make me run all this way? The game, you could have just teleported me here. But whatever, I guess.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say then, huh?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
There's no need. I don't think that's what you wanted to talk about. There's no need. Was there something else you wanted to say?
So, formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
I agree.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Linny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Lenny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me.
Nah, Chad, her outfit is sick.
And you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina?
I mean, from a bit of a distance like this, she kind of, you know, got that mom energy in her 50s. But up close, it looks sick.
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's
Feel
everything
free.
that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meropide.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Which is...
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you.
Who's this? I've never seen an enemy like this before. What?
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis.
Is this her?
But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just...
It is her. What?
But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
Bro, there better be an outfit variation for this. It's sick. It's so fucking cool.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon.
I figured as much.
In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
That outfit is so fucking cool. It's better than the other one.
This is genuine. So perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake.
She's just a normal person, bro. That's crazy.
No doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Eudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
I didn't even think of that.
I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Dude, considering what I just saw out of Neuvillette, I could definitely see that being a possibility.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the Fortress of Meropide. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Wriothesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Eudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Udex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Linny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Damn. That was interesting. That's that, and she just said all of that to the traveler like it's nothing. What the hell is that noise?
You
Oh,
should know
okay.
the rest. Linny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Bro, Farina's probably just like a little girl, man. What the fuck? Or like a teen, I guess. I don't know.
With Farina, I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Udex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
Why not? How did you come
I
to
am a
that
servant
conclusion?
of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Udex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Neuvillette is very similar to how can I not, the Geo Archon, bro. How can I not remember his name right now? He behaves very similar to him.
Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
And here comes Neuvillette. Speak of the
He
devil.
certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
Maybe ask what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the Primordial Sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on our side, you recount the happenings of the Tea Party in Neuvillette.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions?
Granted.
You have enough power to force back the Primordial Sea. Does this mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then
That's suspicious.
we can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
What did you send to the fortress of Meripede? Did you manage to protect those that needed to be defended?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. it has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh?
And it's
Why is
raining.
it raining all of a sudden?
The clear sky suddenly full of dark clouds. The rain became a heavier, light rain, soon growing to a downpour. And just moments before, Nouvelet had just mentioned his sense of grief. Thinking back to the legend and what Fremen said, it said that a dragon of water once resided on Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out the rain. So he's not the Archon. He's the dragon. Liyue has a dragon. Inazuma has a dragon. Mondstadt has a dragon. Sumeru? Does Sumeru have a dragon? No, I don't know. Nouvelet's the dragon. Also, welcome back, Priscilla. You could, yeah, okay. He's definitely the dragon. So, does Sumeru have a dragon, bro? I'm googling this. That's literally a very highly searched topic as well. A Pep is suggested to be the gender sovereign, as he's a dragon that ruled over Sumeru long ago. A Pep. Okay, I probably didn't play through like the side quest or whatever that revealed it. But basically that is the dragon of Sumeru. And that's likely in a side quest. This is the one that's in Liyue. I know that much. Inazuma's dragon? What is Inazuma? I know that Inazuma should have a dragon, right? Or was it that snake? Like what they pointed out there. That's what I was thinking as well, like that snake thingy. Although you could also put it kind of that what's her name is the dragon technically, in a sense. Not the dragon, but she holds that role, which is how do I not remember her name, bro? Oh my word. I'm tired. But yeah, every place has a dragon. So Nouvelet's the dragon of Fontaine. That's crazy. Kind of crying and sad at the same time. I mean, you cry when you're sad. Why though? Why are you sad though, bro? What's wrong? He's the dragon sovereign of Fontaine. Dragon sovereign, Paimon.
Please do not be so surprised.
I mean, it's pretty obvious now that you pointed out. I didn't think of it though. Usually it's an actual creature.
Farina?
Nouvelet, are you listening?
She made bad choices.
My apologies.
If it's your ex, why are you sad about it, bro?
Guessing randomly, we didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well,
Making me reconsider choices? Why?
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
No.
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, That stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
And those stolen parts of the Gnosis?
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me.
So okay. So the Gnosis that every Archon has is portions of power that were taken away from the dragons of Sovereign.
Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
So even you can't solve it.
That's fine. So the dragons of Sovereign is pretty much the most powerful elementals. But part of their power has been diminished because they are in turn feeding the Archons by their Gnosis.
Have some urgent matters to
I'm gonna go with the flow.
If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
If it ended on bad terms, and it's something bad that she did, do not go with the flow. Do not fucking reconsider. Because if that is the case, then she's your ex for a reason.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
Why you want to go back to jail?
We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Don't let your feelings cloud your judgment, is the most important thing. The most key thing to do is to take a moment, breathe. Also, that is a sub-quest, by the way. It just popped. That's the sub-quest. The best thing to do is breathe, chill out, and allow yourself, your mind to clear so you can actually consider for everything. Also, chat, there's like 15 minutes left. How long is this gonna take, bro? I'm googling this. Googling. I'm googling again. I need to Google. Without spoiling the story. You can complete this act 3 more sub quests. How long though? Quest walkthrough. Return to the prison to learn more about everyone's situation. Talk to Ryo. Return to the dormitories to rest. And that's it. I'm doing it, bro. I don't care how long this fucking takes. I'm doing it tonight. I'm starting up Act 5 tomorrow. It's the last thing I fucking do. This better not take long. 20 to 30 minutes max. That's too fucking long, bro. I got 15. Fuck it. Whatever. I'll finish it. I'll finish it. I want to finish it. But yeah, that's just my advice to you. Please don't call me your therapist. Will do. I don't really care at this point. Alright, we gotta talk to everyone, even though we see that everyone is fine.
You guys are back?
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to
Why are we
see
talking to everyone, bro? It's a waste of time.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive?
What do you mean a few days ago, bro?
Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell them I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
What do you mean a few days ago? It's literally the same day. Okay, whatever.
There's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals, is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure the welfare meals must have skyrocketed in quality recently, and meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria.
Say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Okay, cool. Next.
Quit following me. Too slow.
I thought I had to talk to the robot. Can't I get my free meal, by the way? Thank you.
Sijuin! Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we're both doing great.
You're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided. How did Nervillette know that he was needed here? Well, Monsieur Nervillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
Priscilla, if you're still here, I have a question. How long is Act 5?
I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your
So I want to know what type of thumbnail I need to make for tomorrow.
happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Again, it's literally the same day. I want to make sure that I have a good thumbnail for the if the entirety of the act can be done in literally if the entirety of the act can be done in like 4 hours or something like that, then I need to make like a proper thumbnail for it. Okay, whatever. Where would this be? This level? Because I've seen some playthroughs and their timing is like 3.5 hours or something like that, but I don't know if that's obviously edited and cut up. Collectively, it took me 7 or 8 hours for the final act.
Squall and Fury.
I'll Google that. So then it must have just been heavily edited. According to Twitter, Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon Quest and Genshin Impact took them 11 hours to complete. The act is called Kasha Pulses, the Cobble Flames, taking about 3 hours and 50 minutes to finish. I did it slowly. Apparently this guy says like 11 fucking hours. And the entirety of the Archon Quest is like 37 hours in total. And then you get people that are doing it like 4 hours, but I'm guessing that they're skipping through shit. Alright, whatever. If it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. Well, I'll change the thumbnail fucking after the fact or something. We'll see how it goes. I'm guessing it's gonna take us 2 streams though.
What suit will this next card be?
A bare teeth cat?
Otherwise, we'll start with the Act 5 tomorrow. We finish on a Friday.
Oh well, look who it is.
Sounds good to me.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Fremine.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorand in person.
Nice.
How did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't
So yeah, you're
stress
thinking
you
like
out,
also
that's
like 2
all.
streams.
She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that
Her attitude towards you is even better
A
than
little
what we'd
surprising.
imagined. That's
Also, sorry,
fantastic.
skip that by accident.
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Alright.
Father is very capable and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Linny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well,
I want
next
cake,
time,
bro. I'm
You're
hungry.
going to have tea and snacks with us.
I'll have cookies or something after the stream, bro. After I'm done with dinner as well. I'm just hungry in general. Alright. I'm thinking we're gonna go talk to either Clorand or Ryo now, which is why I left the office for last, because that's most likely where Ryo is. Enter the office. So you say it's 7 or 8 hours for you. Downstairs, okay. That sounds good. Yeah, 2 streams then. Oh, we gotta talk to these people. But still, Ryo should be like here somewhere, right?
Jurier, Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? It's you two.
Jurier, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
They definitely a couple, Chad. We're fine, thanks.
Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh, yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
So really you're just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
100%, bro.
Not at all!
They fuck on the ship and everything. Oh, that's crazy. But yeah. Okay, so I was right to do this last, because now it's Ryo, and then we get to go rest, and then the act is over, chat. We did the whole act in one stream. We can be proud.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just
I could
see
be
2
happy.
inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
This man lives in luxury. Look at that chair, bro. That look comfortable as hell.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything
And his desk is completely empty. This man does nothing.
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
I don't think that's going to work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sijween's gift with him, though.
No, that's
Sure
nice.
sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigeween.
Were the gifts
I want
milkshakes?
gifts. Oh my.
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick instead.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Wait, is that the if you're right. If you own Neuvillette, then he sips on like a boba tea. Is that what he got from the nurse? That's so cool.
It's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigeween worried
From
about his health
Sigeween.
by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these
Wait,
from
what?
Sigeween too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Oh boy.
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
His food's still covered.
You may access the cafeteria for free. Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Is that it? Now we can go rest and the act is over? Yes, chat. Let's go. Easy. Also, what gifts did we receive? I'm utterly confused. Also, I love the fact that we could just go down here freely now. It's not even like sealed off anymore. We did the entirety of this act in what? 3 hours? 3.5 hours? No, yeah, a little bit under 4 hours. So that's pretty good fucking progress. Pretty good indeed. So tomorrow we could start up Act 5. Friday we'll finish it. Yeah, that's the last thing I'd do. I'll stream for 6 hours on a Friday. I don't care. But considering you said Brazil 7 to 8 hours, I think we could split 4 and 4 and we should be good. No breaks. We just sit. Now we rest, we finish the act, and we call it a stream, chat. Or call it a day, I guess.
Though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like a huge weight is off our shoulders. It feels like we regained our freedom.
Being free sure feels pretty special now.
Paimon, is this something you'd like to say? You might do it in 4 to 5 hours? Why do you mean I might do it in 4 to 5 hours? But took me 8 hours? Because I see people doing it in like 4 hours, but are they skipping dialogue or what? Because usually you just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true. Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world.
Nope, no dialogue skipping. I could do it in 4 to 5 hours with no dialogue skipping. How did you take 7 to 8 hours then? But then I might just finish it tomorrow, chat. What?
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just stop making Paimon giddy. Oh, Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary.
Was teaching my friend for exams too? Okay.
We should be.
So in other words, I might just finish the quest tomorrow.
Alright then. Good night to you, traveler.
Chat, if we end up finishing the Archon Quest tomorrow, I'm sure I'm gonna go and play fucking House Flipper on Friday, bro. I'm gonna go do housework on Friday. Instead of playing Genshin. Good night to you too, Paimon. That should be the end of Act 4. Or we might get a flashback or something again. Yep. Oh, it's a... No, it's another flashback. I figured as much. Oh, it's a full-on cutscene. He's in the primordial fucking ocean, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Why you tease me with with the teaser? What about playing House Flipper? I have it installed. What do you want in terms of characters now? Huh? What character thingy do you want to show me? Also, the game is really lagging now. That was so sick, by the way. Oh, the constellation. Okay. Oh, nearly max constellation. That's cool. Oh, what's in our backpack? That must be the second lunch thingy. Wait, they don't stay? Wait, when you get a welfare meal, it doesn't stay? It expires? It shouldn't. It's weird. So we get our reward. Nice. Love to see it. We need to go collect our commissions real quick. What is done? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Let's go collect our commissions before we forget. Look at all the shit I got, dude. Should just as well do this real quick. Honestly, it's irrelevant. Wait, I'm not gonna... whatever. Russian roulette? You tease me with the teaser? Russian roulette? Yeah, that's coming on Sunday. The video will drop on Sunday. I have it done. I'm actually working on the secret video already. That's how much progress I've made. I actually started the secret video today, so... And it's looking good so far. It made that video. I know it's not like a gaming video and it's completely different. But it may just be the best video I've ever made. Then the Discord thingy. Yeah. The Discord thingy. The secret Discord thingy. Which should hopefully the following Sunday. And it will likely be the best video I've ever made. In terms of quality... and entertainment value. I'm going all out of it because you already know what's at stake if I get it right, so yeah. Going all out. Okay, nice. All new blueprints.
If you ever
So yeah. I'm going all out on that video, generally, but the not Russian roulette, buckshot roulette will be coming out on Friday. On Sunday, sorry, on Sunday. I switch around from Friday to Sunday because I want to see what's the better day to basically upload. That's all in the new update that I released earlier, today. So we may be able to finish the Archon Quest tomorrow, which means I'm going to have to make a sick thumbnail for tomorrow. Don't you like embed? What do you mean? For like the image and stuff? I need to make the images. And it's not that... Can't like the Corobot do embedding as well? I just don't want to have like mascot, like... It's confusing enough. You know, and then I still gotta like struggle with the various different bots. For me, simplicity is better. I don't even mind the style. Like, I don't necessarily need the embed and everything. Why? Wow, Chad. Actually, now that I'm looking at that, eventually we'll get the rest of our rewards. We just need like over 1 million XP. And then we can get it. Also, man, they give you trash rewards, dude.
Add Astra.
Like, can we talk about that? There's so many garbage rewards. Oh, I'm sorry, Catherine. I definitely just killed you, but... My bad. Weekly? Oh, 1,000 round currency. Nice. I'll do the rest of the weekly stuff and whatever later on in the week. I don't really care. I think that's all we need for tonight though, chat. Anything else I may be missing? Who's having a frickin' aneurysm about D-Loop, bro? Oh yeah, chat, I wanted to see what my playtime is on Genshin. A plugin made by Discord is not a bot. It's Discord Discord hook. Okay. Just send that in the mod report so that I can remember it and check it out. Otherwise, I'm just gonna completely forget. Let's see how much time do I have played now on Genshin. I'm really quite curious. It says only 900 hours. Really? 900? Weren't we above 900, chat? I wonder if this doesn't only count... No, because if whether the installer is open or Genshin itself, then it counts time. We're still under 1,000 hours in Genshin. That's pretty crazy. I'm only half. I'm at like 500 hours in Rocket League. I mean that's whatever, I guess. No surprise there. And then I can't see GTA, but GTA I just see online anyway, so it's fine. All right, chat. I am starving. Literally. So I'm gonna go eat and then set up the stream for tomorrow and then probably just pass out, to be honest with you. I'm utterly exhausted. Today's been crazy and I gotta be up early tomorrow. Works by webworks. Okay. Just send it in the mod report and I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Anyways, chat. That's it. We did the entirety of the Act 4 Archon Quest. Of Act 4 of the Fontaine Archon Quest. And tomorrow we may just do the entirety of Act 5. We'll see how it goes. I mean, hopefully. And if we do, I'm gonna go play House Flipper on Friday, bro. I installed the game. Haven't tried it yet. Seen it for a long time. Why the hell not, right? I may just become like a House Flipper from now on. I don't freaking know. Anyways, chat. Hope you guys have an amazing day or evening further. Thank you so much for popping by. Thank you to everyone that subbed. Thank you to everyone that's left a like. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all again. I need to switch the thing over here first. I'll be seeing you all again tomorrow. Okay? And until then, peace. And it didn't click on the fucking button. Peace.
I got you in my sight. I keep all the witches